she's like open to new things, like, crazy places to eat and black dudes and stuff. But it's like...
what are you talking about?
Time for a big finish!
Hot surfing cock holster.
To be honest, text me if you want your dick sucked.
Suck a book.
I made my brother shit in a Frisbee once.
Wow. Sean Halpin made the opener.
There we go.
Damn. Him and his beard.
Rise to Offend,
Otherwise known
episode...
as Katie Holmes.
Thank you. Rise to Offend, episode 81. I don't know why the hell you would call Sean Halpin's beard Katie Holmes. Explain
That's
that
what
to
they
me.
used to call Tom Cruise's beard Katie Holmes because thought he was gay, so she was his beard.
Really?
I'm calling Sean gay.
Wow.
Is what I'm doing here.
We should
Thank
always
you.
assume that that's
Fucking
where it's going.
stay with me.
What the fuck did
There's no way that's going to keep up with
Wow.
Like if you're kind of like a closet homo and you hang out with a chick and it's like your girlfriend, parentheses, that's your beard.
I had no idea that was a terminology.
You have a real beard, but that's because it covers up your ugly face.
Oh, well, thank you
Let's
very
move
much.
on. Never
Moving
mind.
on. God
Jesus
damn.
Christ.
Dennis just lost so many points on his man card right there.
Stay
for
with
that, by
pop
the way.
culture.
All of a sudden, you went from having a dick that fathered 2 little girls to a gaping vagina.
Yeah, you subscribe to Us Weekly now to
Exactly.
me.
How?
Yeah,
What did I do?
exactly.
What did I do?
You get that in the mail and you're like, woo, Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian, I can't wait to see what she's wearing
I called
today.
Sean Halpin a homo. You've never done that in your life.
First off,
I got
you were
balls,
talking about a fucking beard, and you were talking about Tom Cruise's beard, which happened to be Katie Holmes.
Because Pete was like, hey, Sean made the opener. I'm like, yeah, so did his beard. And I'm like, that was Katie Holmes.
Thank you for tracing back.
Jesus.
What you should just say.
I know. It was literally
That's
30
what we
seconds
heard.
ago.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that
That's
I
what
have a
we're-
shitty attention span, but I have a
Well, I'm
give
getting
us a
the
little bit of
impression
credit.
that you don't know what the hell just happened.
I never
I made
know
a
what the hell
valid
just happened.
slam against Sean Halpin. Good friend
Okay.
of the show.
A valid slam against Sean Halpin. Good friend of the show.
Yeah.
That's how we treat our friends.
That's what we do.
That, exactly. You're
Hey,
not
Pete,
our friend.
You're a great dude.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Thanks, guys.
Wait a minute. You obviously, that just went completely over your head.
Yeah, I was waiting for the punchline. I was waiting for a gay joke to follow.
He basically just called your mom a steamy cunt.
Yeah,
That's what he just
No.
called
Did
you.
you?
Yeah, and his mother is a sweet lady.
It's steamy. It's
Mama's-
cold
I
out
actually
there.
meant that.
Sweet.
Now I'm confused.
Now,
All right.
How do they reach us, Gooch?
Thank you very much for that segue because I needed it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
How do you get a hold of us? You can email us at risetooffend@gmail.com. We're also available on Facebook.com/risetooffend, which, by the way, is reaching 1,000 people.
Nearly. Yeah.
We're about maybe 25, 30 people away from
We're on the
1,000 listeners.
cusp. We just need some more beards.
Get on
You guys
it.
are doing great. Exactly. We need more Katie Holmes out there.
to say hello.
Just start liking the
rehash
page.
my badass jokes.
Anyway, and don't forget you can hit us up on Twitter at risetooffend, and we're also on risetooffend.com. It's there. It's available for you, the listener.
Be a part of things.
So,
Drop the zero.
People
Get with
did give
the
us
hero.
some 5 stars on that iTunes too. Since last week, Sean dropped us, told people to do that.
Yeah, I thought that was nice
We got
of
some
him.
good ratings.
yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
one of his 3 fans likes us now.
Oh,
Hey, dude, I'll
great.
take
Hey,
it.
we'll
I will take
We'll
it.
take a 5-star review.
in a
'Cause we
fucking
know it
New
ain't
York
legit.
minute.
Yeah.
Anywho, so let's talk about what happened last week. Now, for those of you who don't remember, last week's show ended and very abruptly with Dennis just admitting, he goes, I made my brother shit in a Frisbee once. And it just came from out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere.
Something prompted me to say that. I don't know what we were talking about.
Dude,
but-
well, anyways, though, and the thing is, though, is we ran out of time. You said that, and then I was closing out the show. So now it's up to you to explain that story. Why did you make your brother shit in a Frisbee? And how old were you?
Because I was a bad big brother.
Okay, well, obviously. I'm
Still
looking
am.
at you right now. Right. You fucking right.
I don't know. We still lived in California. I was real little. I must have been 7 or 8. And so he's 2.5 years younger than me. I just remember is us sitting in, it was one of our bedrooms. No, we shared a bedroom at that time. So we were somewhere in the bedroom. We had bunk beds. I don't know what we were doing. We had a Frisbee. And I just remember him saying that he had to go poop. And I said, poop in this Frisbee.
And he did.
And he said, all right. So he squatted, pulled his pants down, squatted down over this Frisbee sitting on the floor, and he pooped a nugget right in
Okay.
it.
At the age you were, would you have found it as funny as we find it today? because I'm pretty childish,
I
and I
remember-
would have laughed hysterically if I saw somebody,
Yeah.
grown or not, shit in a Frisbee.
I remember.
What was the
Now,
next?
granted, if I watch a 5-year-old shit in a Frisbee, then that's child porn, so I don't necessarily want to see that.
No, I don't know.
But if I watch one of you guys shit in a Frisbee, it's game on. I can laugh all I want.
I think it was hilarious then, as it would be now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that's child porn. I think if a kid shits in a Frisbee, it's just
Well, what if I watch it on a continuous loop?
And masturbate.
that's weird. No, stop it. Okay.
No, Pete, now we want to know.
No. That's weird. But okay, so he shit in a Frisbee, and then what did you do with the shit? Did you
I don't recall.
That's the important part of
Yeah.
the story.
Yeah, it is a
God,
very
I'm
important
sure we
part.
probably took it in the toilet. And,
just flow. Okay,
Flush, yeah.
See that right there? That can be.
But,
a
like,
little
way
funny.
back at that
but if you
time-
like hid the shit in the Frisbee,
Did you
like,
throw the Frisbee away?
Did you put it as a poinsettia for like Thanksgiving?
I don't think so. But that was back in the days when we were living in a small place, taking baths at the same time, save water, that kind of stuff, right? I remember.
When's the last time you took a bath with your brother?
last week? last Thanksgiving. That's where the fights begin.
That's a great question. That's where the fights begin.
I'm like, hey, Brian, your dick's bigger than me, and then I punch him in the face.
There you go.
But yeah, a lot of stuff. There's just another one just popped into my head. I remember sitting in the bathtub together, and we were in the bathtub doing whatever, and I decided now would be a great time to fart because we're all going to laugh about it.
Okay.
Big brown cloud.
Oof. All right, so you shit your pants, and then what
I
happened?
shit the tub.
Oh, you shit. Oh,
Yeah.
No, we were in the water,
He
man.
shit the
you're
tub
in
with the water.
Oh,
With the
yikes.
water. So he pretty much.
So I was going to fart in the tub, and it just goes
And what-
brown cloud surrounded me.
Okay, now at that age, did he start crying or did he just get out?
No, he screamed and ran.
Okay.
Dad, did he poop to the tub?
Did you get a beating from Dad?
No, but I remember one time I stood up on the side of the tub while we were in the bath and decided to take a whiz on his head.
Good move.
And then he told on me.
Right.
My dad said next time it happened, he was going to spank my dong.
That sounds like child porn.
That definitely sounds
That's
like
a little
child-
dangerous.
Yeah. Spank your dong.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You want me to smack it?
I
No,
remember
no,
one
I don't,
time
sir.
when I was 5, my mom brought me over to a kid's house and he pissed on my head. He pissed right on my fucking head. And I started crying and I ran and I told my mom and they reprimanded him. And then later on, I was still fuming. This is the deal. Like, even at a young age, like, I had a hard time of letting things go. Even at a young age, he pissed on my head. And then they reprimanded him. And then hours went by. And then like, maybe a half hour before we were getting ready to leave, I ended up punching him in the face or something like that.
Hey, let's find this kid.
It's like I think I threw something at him or I punched him in the face. There was something. There was like he got anyway though. He ran and told the parents, and then I got in trouble. And then it was time to go because now the kids are warring with each other with urine and feces. And,
Yeah.
I actually saw a kid one time piss on his dad's back at a basketball court.
Really?
Yeah, when I was growing up in the apartment complex, we had a little basketball court that we all played basketball on like constantly. And this dad was like sitting on the curb because there was a curb where you sit on before you get on the court. And this little kid, maybe 4 or 5, just walked up and just started peeing on his back.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and the dad
How-
just popped up and picked him up and ran him home. He didn't hit him or anything like that. But we
Oh,
were.
are you kidding
we
me?
started laughing. Our
Dude, are you
asses
kidding
off,
me?
'cause we were
Dude,
like
I'm
10,
telling you,
11,
right,
12.
first off,
yeah.
if my 5-year-old son pisses on me, I've got a rep I have to maintain. He's getting his ass beat right in front of everybody.
I probably
just to let everyone know, this is what I do to people that I love. If any of you guys piss on me, it's fucking game over.
Yeah.
Like I need to make,
Dude, yeah.
examples need to be made.
I'll never forget it because we saw the kid just kind of like pull his pants down, and we were like right behind the dad, and then it just happened. We started dying.
Awesome.
I
It was
don't
right
know
after a game too.
what would ever bring me to want to do that.
The kid was
You
like 4.
fucking whore.
Or
knowing fucking bitch. Knowing what the end result would be of pissing on my dad's back at any age.
Well, you had an old school dad.
Yeah, I did.
Like you had an old school
Yeah.
dad.
I'll smack your dong.
And he said he was because I used to get the belt. When we got hit, we got the belt. He
Yeah.
he threatened to fucking smack my
So he
dick
was gonna
with it
take-
if I fucking pissed on my brother's
He was
head
going to
again.
take brother leather to your dick.
Yeah.
You pissed on your
Nice.
brother's head, though. You said in the
I did.
shower.
Yeah, well, at least it was in the shower.
No,
and
all right.
immediately
Way to go,
washed
Brad.
off.
Yeah.
It's in the bathtub.
Yeah, I'm,
not
I'm
okay.
trying to find positives here.
We didn't have a shower.
When you got
We weren't
pissed on
rich
as a
kids.
child, were you like, where were you sitting?
Oh, dude, we were on a swing set. And I was standing, and he like, and these are the old school swing sets where they had the monkey bars and stuff. So he was standing on one of the bars, and all of a sudden, and I didn't even know I was getting pissed on. I had no idea. I'm like, hey, it's raining.
I would have loved to have been there 30 years ago or so to watch little young Brandon Guchon get his head pissed on by some kid named Brad.
I still wake up with fucking cold sweats. Just get off me, Brad.
Because I would have been fucking howling from the top of the slide.
I would like to be in the kid's mind to be like, hey, the kid realized he had to pee. He saw Brandon below him and said, you know what? Let me just let Brandon know I got it.
Did your big brother ever do anything shitty to you?
No.
Because I did shitty things to my sister.
My brother beat my ass one time when I hit him in the face with a tether ball, and then I threw his shoe on the roof, and he cried. Yeah. That's about it. Otherwise, he just protected me from all the dumb shit I did. My brother did some amazing shit at some point. I remember there was like two third graders when I was in second grade that were like messing with me. My brother was, he was in second grade. I was in first grade, and my brother beat both their asses, dude.
Yeah,
it was pretty impressive.
Second grade,
like fist fights.
Fist fights. They were bigger than him, and he just he beat both their asses. They kept running at him from different angles.
I gotta say,
we always had a rule that no hitting in the face.
I got two rules. I got two words for you: Serbian pride. Ooh. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. He fought them like they were Croatians.
They tried to steal my basketball on the way home from Will Beckley.
Did you guys live in a bullet hole riddled shell of a building that had been mortared?
Did you find those kids' houses in a Molotov cocktail in the living room?
Yeah. No. I think we might have egged. Dude, we did so many. We lived, like I said, in a bad neighborhood in apartment complex. There's a lot of bad stories.
A lot of chickens run around in Bosnia.
Chickens?
No, not too many chickens. But there's a lot that happened at those apartments.
So let's see here. Valentine's Day weekend. Well, it was President's Day weekend, actually. What did you guys do for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, Pete's got a Valentine this year.
Yeah.
Did you guys hold hands and say stuff like write poems and whatnot?
No, we didn't.
Did you give her a Valentine that says, I choose you?
I wish I did, dude. I was thinking about like giving those little kiddie ones or whatever like that, and I was like, nah.
Hey, how about this? Were you going to give them to her and then just sign every single one?
I was gonna do something like that, but it wasn't.
Did you tape a Hershey nugget to it?
Why you go with nugget after those stories? I don't like the phrase.
It's
nugget.
called Hershey's Nuggets.
Good point, Pete. Wrong, Dennis.
Wrong.
I didn't name the candies, you fucks.
Very unromantic.
And some of them have toffee bits.
Well,
so
what did
suck
you?
it.
Well, okay, so you've been with her for like 2 or 3 months. What'd you get her?
What did I get her? We went to. I just got her like a card and like the normal stuff. But we went to that.
What's the normal stuff?
You know, like a bear, a card, a
vibrator to
chocolates.
Do the dirty work.
No, she don't need that.
Did you shave her first initial into your chest hair?
I know if she wanted me to, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
That's weird. I'd write a big initial in there. No, we just went to the Cosmo, went to the Haleo restaurant. You know, that's all.
Okay.
And then we had some plans on Sunday to because initially we weren't going to be able to do anything Friday, and we had plans Sunday, and we decided to just stay home Sunday. So we relinquished our plans.
You stayed in.
Oh. What about you, Dennis? After how long? What is this? 14 years now? 15?
They're almost 13.
13?
Yeah.
What'd you get your lady?
A couple of charms for her Pandora bracelet.
Hey, does it count? Let me ask you something, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Does it count as a legit Valentine's Day present if you get someone a present using a joint bank account like Dennis did?
Oh, we don't have a joint bank account.
You don't?
No, she lets me use hers.
Oh.
Yes, it does count. Yes, it does count. It's the thought. Can you imagine if she lets you use her bank account?
Did she know what you were getting? We were like, oh, did she pick out what she wanted?
No, I actually waited till like the last possible minute that I could, so it wouldn't show up on her little ding ding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
a purchase has been made at
Jared
Jewelers.
Well, that at least shows that you put time and effort into it.
Yeah, and then the kids got credit.
I just gave my lady the D, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Really? That's lazy.
No, I got her something. What did I get her?
I just gave my lady the D. Happy
just gave her the D. I'm like, wow.
She gives him a D after every lovemaking session.
I know.
Yeah,
D minus.
D minus. Hey, well, it's better than an F.
She's like, one of these days I'll finish, and then she pats him on the head.
Yeah. Oh, little lamb. And then she pulls out her toy.
Yeah. Right up your ass.
Hey. I got to get off, too.
Hey, look at these great plastic underwear. They have a giant cock on them. Run, Gooch, run.
What?
She chases you around the house.
I actually got that one. I got that.
So,
that wasn't a what worthy.
Good for you, Pete.
What did I get her? I got her a love note
Are you high right now?
No, I definitely gave her. I gave her a love note.
A love note.
I did. Hey,
I gave her a love note.
What did it say?
it said something about how much I care.
love you.
Yeah, in big bold letters.
You're-
and I think
You
it's
didn't get her a card? You just wrote her a
You're
note?
important.
Well, I just wrote her a
to me
note,
right now.
wrote her a
lazy
letter.
asshole, you
No,
didn't-
I wrote her a letter, and then I wrote her, and then I got her.
You didn't get a letter. Did
I
you
know
send
we're
it in the mail?
serious because
I got
we
her a
share
T-shirt.
a dog.
I got her a T-shirt that she liked, and then I got her an expensive thing. I can't remember what the hell that was, but
Yeah, it must have been great.
it cost me about $200.
Spent 5 minutes trying to think of it.
Hey,
That's funny.
whatever though. But so it was President's Day weekend as well.
What did,
And
she get you? What did she get you?
what she get me? She got me a nice dinner.
Nice.
She took me out to a steakhouse over in Summerlin. It was good.
Very nice.
It was very delicious.
That's what it's about.
yeah.
Dinner
Dinner.
with the lady.
Right.
Dress up nice if you like.
But this
It was cool.
steakhouse though was weird because it was over in Summerlin. I can't remember the name of it. It was good. It was really good. But right at the window, it was an old school butcher shop. So like right when I was walking, I look over.
drive-through?
No, it's just right when I look in, I look through the window, and there's a fucking deer leg.
Nice.
Just I mean seriously, I mean literal.
This wasn't in Chinatown. This is in Summerlin.
This is in Summerlin. So I mean it was like an old 1950s, 60s butcher shop where they actually got animal parts in the fucking window.
Bad.
Yeah, no, actually, I remember there's a steakhouse in Circus. It's supposed to be one of the best ones. You walk in,
is.
and you see, you know what I'm saying? You see that they had the cow just slaughtered like
That
right
might
in
be
the front door, man.
one of the best steakhouses I've ever been to in my life.
That's what
I go there-
everybody
I go
said
there
it.
every year for our anniversary. That's where I go.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah.
When you walk in?
No. Yeah, because I've been there 8 times.
Yeah.
Oh, so they have like you
Yes, I
just
know.
see animal parts right
Yeah.
to the right, dude.
Yeah, but
like-
that was a
They have a giant lobster
right on.
there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But it's the room that they use to season and age their meat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we ended up doing that, and then the next day was that was actually on Thursday. The next day we were like, fuck Valentine's Day because everybody's going to be out, so we'll just call it cool. So I went.
You got to fight that fight, man. You got to make
No,
it
it was
out.
her idea.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You win the battle.
Of course, I totally win that time.
Yeah,
So I'm like, all right, look, I'm going to go. So I said I'm going to go do a little bit of time at the comedy club, and then I decided to buy a little weed. Right now, here's the deal.
No, who saw this coming?
This is the
Happy
thing. Well,
Valentine's
dude, that's
Day
all.
to me.
Dude, I swear to God, when I have a 3-day weekend, and President's Day was just this past weekend, right? When I have a 3-day weekend, that's all I want to do. I go, you know what? It's going to be 3 days of fucking nothing where I get nothing done, and I'm just going to get some weed, and I'm going to zone out all fucking weekend long, and then on the very last day, I just I dumped the weed.
You are totally the Uncle Tom of potheads because all you do is talk shit about potheads and how lame and stupid they are. But
Yeah.
yet,
Yeah, I am Sam Jackson in Django Unchained.
when
It's
it
like,
comes
no,
to potheads,
man.
When it comes to potheads.
potheads, all they're going to do is sit there and da-da-da-da-da. But meanwhile, when I have a 3-day weekend,
When I have a 3-day weekend, you
I need to get
goddamn
high.
right. Yeah.
That way, after that weekend, he can say, "No, I quit."
Yeah, quit.
no, Brandon's quit since 2000.
Quits 9 times a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do. Hey, 9 times a year. But the thing is, I only get hooked for like maybe a week, and then I'm done. And then once I notice that I start falling back into that habit, I stop. It's called understanding your addiction, Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
How many beers have you had today?
I don't know, a couple.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
I know you didn't have just a couple.
Yeah.
How many dudes did you blow for Jack Daniels?
7.
Okay, good. Good. No, but the thing is, though,
that
is,
number's on par.
But this is the one thing, though, what I don't like is, I was supposed to buy a little bit of weed from a friend of mine, but he's like, no, I don't have any. But this one girl that you might know, she's coming through. Now, I barely know this chick. And, of course, she wants to smoke it with me.
Oh, yes.
And then she shows up with this really weird dude, right? You ever see somebody who is basically the poster child of scoliosis, where it's like they're... You know, like their shoulders their shoulders just lean forward, but their gut is still out, and they basically just look like an Igor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Not, you know, not, I don't want to say
Well,
a
so Igor's
hunchback.
a hunchback.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, is he had this, like, creepy smile, and she's like, hey, so you want to go outside and smoke with us? I'm like, well, I was kind of hoping that I could just buy it from you. And I had to make up this excuse. I'm like, I don't like to drive when I'm high, which, by the way, is my favorite thing in the world to do. But,
Yeah, she believed that excuse.
yeah. So I'm like, I don't like to drive when I'm high. So, and then I had... And
Your
then
friend
she's
looks like the hills
fine.
has eyes.
Yeah,
so I don't want
exactly.
to hang out with this guy.
And he's like, "Hey, So you're Gooch, huh?
Yeah. What's up? I want to smoke with you. No, you don't.
Can you give me some
If you
tool
pee on her,
tickets?
I'll slap your dong.
This is the thing with smoking with me, though. Like, I turn into an introvert. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just sit there and hang out and, yep, okay. And then people that do think that smoking weed with me would be fun, it's not. So then now they don't want to be around me, period, anymore. So now I lose a possible weed connection because they wanted to smoke in the car with me.
Wow, you really overthought this.
Well, I'm just telling you straight up, that's what happened. So anyway, I buy the weed, and then all weekend long, I proceed to get high. Now, on Saturday, me and Lisa were like, you know what? Let's make ourselves a nice dinner, right? Because this is like a new thing that we're into now. Going out, learning how to cook steak properly and asparagus and stuff like that.
That's a good thing to do when you're near 40. Learn to cook.
Learn to cook. Hey, buddy, let's talk about baby steps, you fucking asshole. So anyway. So we start cooking the steak, and then and that was what happened before we start cooking the food. We go to the grocery store. Obviously, well, I think it's a good idea to go to the grocery store high. Never a good idea.
No,
never a good idea.
There's a song about that.
Right? Is there?
Too high for the supermarket.
I didn't even know about it.
Oh man,
is that a reggae song?
No.
Okay.
But anyway, dude, I go, well, I've been to the supermarket, and this is one thing. When I go to the supermarket, usually when I'm high, I meander around. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I just keep on moving. I don't know what the fuck gets into me, but I just get totally lost at the supermarket. Well, now that I got
in the dog food section, he's like, I need
because you're
seasoning.
high on drugs.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, the thing is, though, is now that I got Lisa, she's a guide. So now, and she's totally sober, so she's just walking me around from aisle to aisle, and I'm like, ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. So next thing you know, I just get this fucking collection of just high guy stupid treats that I decide to devour in the same goddamn night. So first off, we start off with a nice meal, right? This is delicious, but not enough for Gooch. No way. I need about 6-string cheeses to go along with that. And then I also need some strawberry Greek yogurt. And then I also need some pretzels, and I need some hummus.
Oh,
now, let me just tell you something.
This is a bomb in the stomach right now.
Dude, let me just tell you, hummus and yogurt does not fucking mix, dude.
So that night, instead of getting up and taking a piss on your comforter, you bent over and took a shit on it.
Exactly, dude. I mean, I sprayed all over the place, bro.
Oh.
Well, Sunday makes a lot of sense to me now.
Yeah.
When I came over.
And then Pete decided, and this is another thing.
I decided, by the way.
Right. No. You told me, you said, hey, I'm coming over. I'm like, all right. So, but the thing is,
it was Monday. It wasn't Sunday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was Monday.
Yeah.
He comes over on Monday, and I forgot that he was coming over.
You told me to come over to play.
I know,
play your
and I fucking
4.
forgot.
Yeah.
I tell him to come over. Hey, come play my new PlayStation. It's fun. He's like, yeah, I'll be there. So I start smoking. I forget. That next thing you know, Lisa reminds me, hey, we got to clean out the garage. I'm like, all right. So Pete shows up to fucking play some PlayStation. I'm like, dude, I got to clean out this garage. So he just goes into my house and starts playing
by myself. I'm playing PlayStation. Meanwhile, Brennan's out there working. And then I'm also the guy that's going to go with him to go dump out all the stuff in the garage. But
yogurt and pretzels.
And then Lisa made
Yum.
Lisa made cookies. It was
Yes.
nice. They were amazing.
Oh boy,
and
they were good for me.
Wow.
But yeah, so it was. I completely felt like I crashed his garage cleaning party to play PlayStation, even though I think I texted him right before I was coming over. So I didn't know you were high, though. You didn't tell me.
I do. Well, this is another thing, too. And this is one thing that I do to Lisa that, okay, when I get drunk or when I get high, I just love to fuck with Lisa in a fun way, not in a dick way, but just in a fun way.
We're going to decide on that.
You think it's a fun way.
Yeah, let's
Dude,
we're going to decide right now.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
Which makes it a dick way.
Which makes it a dick way. Because everything I find hilarious obviously makes me a dick. I mean, this show is proof of that.
Right.
And what I do is I get high and it's late. Because if it's late, we're getting ready to go to bed. So it'll be like around 11 o'clock at night. And what'll happen is she'll be watching TV, and I'll turn off all the lights, and then I turn off the television. She's like, what are you doing? And then I go to my iPhone, and I look up the YouTube video for Willy Wonka's World of Pure Imagination, you know, when he sings that song. And then I just hold it up to my face like I'm telling a ghost story. So I just sit there and sing this song to her the entire time. World of Pure Imagination. And
What the
she
fuck?
fucking hates it, right?
Gee, I wonder why. I think it's funny.
And all I do, she's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" So the next thing you know, and then I basically do what I did last week, where I was talking about just dry humping her, and I sit there and dry hump her to this song, and I'm like, "Pure imagination."
Every girl is jealous.
Dude,
right
I
now,
swear to
Lisa.
God,
Every girl's
I
like,
just
"Oh,
made
she's
pussies
got it."
wet from New York to D.C.
Does it still seem as funny today as it did when you were high?
No,
Not at
it
all.
never does.
There you have. So you shouldn't do that anymore.
No, what? No.
All of a sudden, I smoked weed. Oh, it's got to be funny this time.
First off, it was funny then, and that's all that fucking
It sounds
matters.
like you go out of your way to irritate your lady.
Oh, dude.
You're like, let me bug her
Yeah.
for the attention. I need this attention for a second. She's giving the dogs.
Well, for no reason.
Let me sing "Pure Imagination" by Willy Wonka.
There'll be that.
And dry hump you.
There'll be that, or I'll sit there and, or she'll be brushing her teeth, and I'll just walk up and pretend like I'm sweating her, and I'll be like, I'll just bump her with my chest. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do, motherfucker? She's like, well, that's right, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right.
You're an awful boyfriend.
Dude, I am, dude. I am an awful boyfriend.
Well, it's kind of. I mean, I guess
She
if
seems
thinks it's
cool.
funny-
I'm sure you're really going to miss her when she leaves.
Dude, don't say that. I love her to death.
Oh wow, that is actually kind of. I don't get it. Why do you sweat your girlfriend?
I don't
when you brush
either.
your teeth?
I don't know,
Are
but
you
it's
sober?
funny to me.
Because he's a dick.
'Cause I'm a fucking dick,
That is
Pete.
kind of a dick move, man.
He's a
What do
dick.
you? I don't say what, dude. She knows I'm kidding.
Oh, I know that. She knows it's not on purpose.
I mean, she's not like, why is he beating me? I mean, I'm not doing anything
that
like
sounds like
that.
something
Today's
like a-
the day I start abusing you for real.
Exactly. No shit.
But I think like when your lady's in her doing her bathroom time with her brushing her toothbrush, probably when you leave her alone, you don't jump on her like a 5-year-old or something.
All right.
right.
You guys go to the bathroom together, Gooch? Brush your teeth together?
When she's
Pretty
peeing,
much.
When
You
she's peeing, you
guys
knock on the
pee-
door.
Pee and poop
No.
in the same room?
Dude, when she's going 1 or 2, I'm not like Dennis and his brother. I got to make sure that we're separated, all right? Dennis likes to shit in the same tub that his brother's using
Yeah, I'd probably still do that. That's funny.
and piss on
What'd
him.
you call it when you did it? A brown cloud.
Brown
I pooped
cloud.
out a brown cloud.
Oh, God.
Little
Visually,
diarrhea,
that just-
diarrhea shirt.
That just looks just. Did you eat hummus and yogurt?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not a good look,
'Cause I could
Dennis.
see
Yeah,
that. happen. Oh, that sounds
I
horrible.
don't want to be around anybody when I'm in the bathroom. Like I go alone, I lock the doors, and like if she's in the bathroom and I'll walk into the bathroom and I see that she's in there, I'm like, ah, and I just leave. I don't.
No,
want
I
anything.
don't sit there and watch my girl go drop
Who's
a
saying
deuce.
about watching her?
Well, I'm just saying. Well, no. Here's the
big
deal.
difference.
Here's the thing.
Push
I'll leave
harder.
the I'll
You're
leave the door
tearing.
open. I'll leave the door open if I'm peeing. I'll shut the door if I'm pooping. Lisa does. Lisa shuts the door for both 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I don't even know she goes number 2. I've never seen it. It's a legend that I hear. It's a legend of the fall. All right, look, we're going to be back with more Rise to Offend right after these quick words. Buenos noches, senoritas. Tired of getting disrespected by real men with real dicks? Well, let us introduce to you a man you can now own. Pito del Pueblo is here to make you feel like the one who wears the pants while he shaves his dick pussy. Pito del Pueblo knows what it's like to be an ugly woman, and he'll do whatever it takes to make you feel like the opposite. Why put up with macho men who treat you like objects when you can have a sensitive man who's so feminine that your menstrual cycle will immediately get on his schedule? Interested? Oh, we know you are. Pito de Pueblo is just a phone call away. Just call 247-3345 or Bird Dick with a K, and he'll be at your house ready to joust clitorises with you in no time. Call now. Thank you to our sponsors.
Who are you guys making fun of there? Dennis, you all right?
Did you just ask who we're making fun of there?
That wasn't me. I'm not Pito de Pollo.
Shaves his dick pussy, and yes, you are.
No.
I thought we established that week.
I thought we established. I actually thought we did a great job not calling you Bird Dick or Pito del Pueblo all show long. And then all of a sudden we wait till this happens, and you're like, "Hey, wait a minute, who are we making fun of?"
Yeah. I don't know who
God
this
damn,
character
dude!
is.
I think right now you're in
Pete was
stage
smiling.
3. I think right now you're in stage 3 of the 12-step process. You're in denial right now, dude.
Anger, acceptance, denial.
Yeah.
I don't know the processes.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that it's all in there. All right.
Oh, yes.
So I'm Pito de Pollo.
Pito del Pueblo.
Fuck both of you.
No, that's come on. Now.
All right,
Don't
all
fuck
right,
us
all right.
both.
You and your coitus.
Don't fuck us both. Come on now.
Valentine's Day.
Unnecessary.
Truly.
All right,
sorry.
look.
What's up?
Let's do the news.
Recorded from the RTO studios in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Pete Spajic and the news.
Did you just announce yourself?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
No, that was me.
That was actually Brad.
It sounded like Pete.
Why are you making these voices for, Brandon?
Play it again.
I don't know. One more time?
Sounded
One
like
more time.
Recorded from the RTO studios in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Pete Spajic and the
That
news.
sounded like one of those crappy commercials he makes us.
Yeah.
And then
And then, hey,
call this number.
Shitburn cornbread. What the fuck was it again?
Gay jokes for straight
Gay
dudes.
jokes for straight dudes.
Facebook Defender.
And what was the other one?
Which
What was
one
the
was it?
last one that you did?
The redneck one? Oh, I forgot that one. What was that about?
It was
Anyway, let's
whatever.
move on.
Anyway, let's
You're not talking about the Stone Temple Pilots song. That was excellent.
let's get into the news here. Come on
Yes.
now.
Yeah, it was.
A woman cuts off a tattoo of her cheating ex-boyfriend's name with a scalpel and posts the skin to him after he told her he was emigrating to Alaska, but instead moved in with another woman.
Post
Oh.
meaning sent it in the mail
Yep.
That's good.
to him like a piece of bitch jerky.
I saw the picture. Y'all
This
did
is-
Yeah,
too,
we
right?
put it up on Facebook a while back.
We put
That
it
is
up on
a
Facebook.
hardcore bitch.
No
Oh,
shit.
man.
No shit. Yeah. I guess this is what she got tattooed on her forearm. It said Chopper's
Chopper.
bitch.
Well,
Chopper's bitch.
Okay. Here's the thing. When a woman goes out and gets her boyfriend's name tattooed on her, that's a bad idea. But getting his nickname and then an apostrophe S, which implies ownership, and then the word bitch right after that is a whole nother low. For starters, anytime that I see a woman that goes out and gets her boyfriend's nickname tattooed on her, I mean, it's like, seriously, like, I'm sorry. You deserve to call him by his birth name. He's been inside you. You know what I mean? And your butt and anus. You know what I mean? Your butt and your pussy, your dick pussy. But it's like,
Yeah, you stumbled on that.
Yeah. You've been there. You've been in there. You deserve to call him Adrian, if that's his real name.
I'm okay with the nickname.
So you wouldn't like your lady to have a tattoo over her breast that said Gooch?
No. And I'm sure Pete's lady wouldn't like her
Gooch's
tattoo to say
fist.
bird dick on her neck or something.
I'm Bird Dick. Am I still on stage 3? I'm Bird Dick.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. All right.
But yeah, dude, I mean, it's like that.
I'm okay with the name Chopper because that's what she calls him. I'm not okay with Chopper's bitch.
No. I'm just saying, dude. You could tell a white trash family when a
girl
woman
calls
walks.
herself a bitch?
You could tell.
Like on
you
the tattoo.
Thank you, Pete, for stepping on me again. Here's the thing: you could tell a white trash family when a woman calls her boyfriend by his nickname. Like if she just runs out of the trailer, Chopper, get in here, supper's on the table. I mean, you just know that she's had a couple of her uncle's fingers inside her. There's no doubt about it. She's fucked up.
I'm crowning. Hurry.
I'm crowning. Get the bucket.
Get the bucket.
Shit bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
But yeah, and then to mail it to him too. On top of that,
That's badass.
I mean, that seriously takes it to another level. And on top of that, though, but how do you explain that to the next guy that comes around?
Hey, what's there a piece of your arm missing?
Yeah, hey, why do you have a big old divot in your fucking forearm?
Funny
That's
story.
weird.
Funny story.
Yeah.
Chopper. knows his
Meanwhile,
name
if
well.
that guy's got any fucking stones at all, he made a wallet out of it.
No
'Cause
shit.
it was a big piece of skin.
It was
Yeah.
a big piece of skin. It was like her whole forearm.
A wallet out of it. Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Would you frame that,
That'd be
Dennis?
much different than leather.
Would you frame that, Dennis?
Hell yeah.
Would you really?
Hell yes.
Okay, so then all the girls that come after that are going to have to look at this framed piece of skin. This is what the last
Do you
bitch
think
really
Chopper
loved me.
respects the ladies?
Well, you're probably right.
I can see
Never
you,
mind.
I can see you hanging it like the Hellraiser, like hooks, like on your wall
Yeah.
when you walk in the house. Be like, yeah,
Oh wow.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Chopper's,
is kinda
Chopper's
cool.
worried about feelings when the ladies come over to visit at his condo.
Point proven.
Yeah.
All right.
So speaking of bad tattoos, there's a band called Rocket from the Crypt, and back in the day, if you got their tattoo, you were insured free admission to their shows.
Right. That's pretty cool, man.
No more.
I love it.
They,
Wait,
they,
what?
they just can't. They can't let people in for free anymore. with
That's
the tattoos.
great. First off, fuck you, Rocket from the Crypt. I don't even know any of your music. I can't. Have you ever heard of Rocket from the Crypt
Heard
song?
of them, yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, I heard them.
I've never heard a song. So I mean, it's like at this point, it's not like you're going to be selling out any big venues.
They're like like a gothic type band. If I
Kind
may.
of psychobilly.
Yeah. Like
Okay. Name a venue in Vegas that they could sell out.
Double down.
Yeah.
Double Down. Okay, which holds about 75 people.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, we can't let all you hardcore fans out there that have been with us from the jump, the ones that have tattoos of us on their skin, no, beat it. Fuck you.
The deal was, you get our tattoo on you, you get in our show for free. Forever, for life.
Yeah.
That was the rule.
Yeah.
And now they're like, yeah, not so much.
Yeah, sorry, you should have signed a contract.
Nice tattoo, though.
Well, the venue owners are not allowing these people in, it says in the article, that they're like, no, they have to pay, probably because they're only selling 30 tickets.
Well, then, yeah, that's the thing. Well, there you go.
The venue owner's like, no, if you want to play here, these guys can't pay, because
Kudos.
just get a mob of free. Imagine, I don't know how many Rocket for the Crypt tattoos are out there, all 7 of them, but if those guys follow the band around, they're going to lose a lot of money.
I would imagine there's 100?
100?
Yeah. Maybe.
All over the country? Yeah, so you can't let 2 extra people into your fucking shitty bar?
That's what I'm saying. It can't be that many people is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the band could probably be like there with me if they want, but
fuck
hey, whatever. So
Good for them.
a man is sentenced to prison in a penis tattoo case. Now, an Australian man was sentenced to a year in prison for helping a tattoo artist trick a significantly disabled, in quotation marks, whatever that means, man into having a penis tattooed on his back.
That's pretty hardcore.
By significantly disabled, I don't know what that means. Does that mean he's paralyzed? Does
Blind?
That mean he's yeah. Does that mean he's
Yeah, that's the
mentally
thing. Like,
disabled? I don't know what it means.
No, it's a giant tower. It's not a wiener.
yeah, that's what I don't understand. It's like if you're going to go print a story like this, let's do some due diligence here, all right? Let's let us know exactly what we're dealing with. Does he have multiple sclerosis?
No,
Is he blind?
Does he have a club foot?
Does he have exactly? I mean, hey, all those things can count.
Does he have asthma?
Is he 350 pounds and he needs a scooter to get around?
Yeah, that could
I
be
mean,
any
hey,
of those
that
things.
could be counted. That could count as a
Perhaps
disability
he
in
has
some places.
ADHD?
Hey, you know what? Then I'm sure then one of you guys could trick me into having a dick tattoo on my back.
Maybe you do.
Maybe
I mean,
I
the end of
do.
the article even says the victim's disability was not specified. So,
Of course, your back tattoo would probably look
but
better if it
a
was a
tattoo artist did offer his time.
It's a shitty one. What's that though?
A tattoo artist offered his time and covered it up for free.
Oh, what a great
So the
guy!
dick is now gone.
What become
So-
of the tattoo artist who put it on there?
He got sentenced to a year in prison.
No. Was it the tattoo artist or was it? No. There was a man who helped the tattoo artist do it. So the tattoo artist didn't get sentenced to it.
Oh yeah, I know the man who helped the tattoo artist trick who helped
Yeah.
him trick him. Yeah, that's the guy who got sentenced.
But then again, though, I mean, shit, dude, we've all gotten tattoos. I mean, like, well, you and I have. You know,
how
I mean,
do you
it's
prove
like,
in court of law that was like, and it's not the tattoo artist against this
well,
guy?
I don't know. You
mean,
can
that's-
obviously look. This guy obviously has to be pretty fucked up looking for a whole jury of people to go. You know what? That guy got tricked. Look at him.
Listen, I'm unhappy and I have a giant dick on my back, and I want you to believe that that's what I'm saying is true.
Yeah, he's chewing on it.
I don't like this.
He's chewing on his tongue, and his wrist is shaped like a question mark.
Ha!
There's something wrong here. There's no way that guy agreed to that phallus tattoo. Moving on.
They're like, it's a cucumber. He's a vegan. That's his disability.
All right, guys. Facebook goes beyond male and female with new gender options. Now you can pronounce yourself with pronouns such as he, his, she, her, or the gender neutral they, their. That makes me want to dump my Facebook. Right? So.
Well, it's just stupid. I don't understand why that even has to be made. I don't understand. Like, they're giving all these different options over here, and it's like, I mean, listen to some of these names. Okay, you got male, female, obviously. Then you got transgender, cisgender, gender fluid, intersex, and neither? You're fucking one or the other, or both. There is no neither.
There's a lot of people that deem themselves as different. And as much as they march up and down the street saying, I want equal, they want separate.
Right.
You want separate.
I feel like the old
Jesus
parents,
Christ.
when the
I'm gonna
punk rock
dump my
music
Facebook
came out or something like that, and they're just looking at their kids like, why do you have these hair spikes, or why do you guys even... I feel like we're those guys now with this transgender
That's a
thing.
good point.
But, like, I gotta say, it's just different.
Well, here's the thing,
to
though.
me, it's
back
just
in the day,
different. It's not a musical movement, right, or something like that.
Exactly. Like back in the day, look, like in the '60s, for example. I mean, they were burning Beatles records because they thought they had satanic messages in them. That's music, though. That's kids acting out. That's not a group of people saying, "I'm a woman." Well, no, you're not. You're born a man. You have male reproductive organs. You're a man. No. I'm a woman, and I want to be treated as such. You could palm a basketball.
No,
I'm a woman, though. And then it's like, and then the other way goes around too. I mean, it's like now you got these women out there that get their tits cut off. They take a bunch of hormones because that's what men have to do every single day. By the way, they have to take handfuls of pills to make themselves look like a man. And then sometimes they even take advantage of that, and they go out there and they get pregnant. And then next thing you know, they end up giving birth to a baby as a man, mind you. And they just end up confusing. That's what I'm saying. It's like they just end up confusing everybody. That's what this is all about.
It's getting out of hand.
It really is getting out of hand.
Well, I have no problem with transgender being an option on Facebook if that's what you are.
Hey, whatever.
I don't
Matter of fact, I'm
gender
thankful.
fluid or
I'm
intersex.
thankful for the transgender because now if I look at a picture, I'm like, hey, hot chick. Transgender. Thanks for the heads up. You know what I mean? Now I'm not going to jerk off to you. Thank you. You know, now I don't have to sit there and question my own sexuality.
You jerk off to pictures of people on Facebook?
Stupid. But I'm just saying.
That's what you said, man.
Whatever. Thank you for taking me so literally.
I'm not.
Who's Pito de Pollo?
It says transgender. I'm not going to jerk off to this picture on Facebook.
Right. Whatever. Anyway, though.
Transgender.
But
if you were a dude and you got your chick cut off and now you're a chick, then be a chick.
Yeah.
Choose female if that's what you want to choose.
Actually, I think it should be transgender female or transgender male. If you went out there and got the surgery, I think it's important for you to let everybody know that you had. But then they want to sit there and say, oh, no, that's not up to you. It's like, well, it kind of is, especially if I'm dating you. I kind of want to know what I'm getting myself into. Am I getting myself into a woman or a man?
This confuses I wonder if the government's ever going to acknowledge this, but this confuses just simple things like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom at a grocery store. Do I go in the male or female? If you're a girl and you think you're a guy and you roll in the male or vice versa, it's going to cause problems. I'm just saying there's just simple things in life that this confuses people.
Well, it's going on at schools. We did a story a while back about that little kid who said, I'm a girl, and his parents were like, yes, okay, that's cool with us. Yeah. You could be a girl. Let our son use the women's restroom because he's a girl. Hey, fuck you, parent. I'm going to sue.
Right.
Fuck you.
You got to have a third bathroom right now.
It's a little boy with a little penis.
So, in other words, you wouldn't want a little boy with a little penis pissing next to your girls.
I will punch a third grader.
Please remain calm. Dennis Huff is angry.
Send your fucking son into the bathroom with my daughters. We're going to fight.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
I'm not disagreeing with Dennis on that. I mean, that would anger some parents for sure. I get that.
Some parents.
Most parents.
Some parents are going to want Dennis to. Some parents are going to want Dennis to.
Would you be cool with your 12-year-old daughter and they're trying to take a Waz and some kid named Jeff, who now goes by Kelly, stood up next to your daughter and started pissing?
Well, first off, there's going to be women get separate stalls.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to have separate stalls. So, so this kid's going to be standing up pissing in a stall that's totally separate from your girl wazzing. So I don't think it would be that big of a deal.
No,
personally.
Okay. All right then.
But no, I'm just saying. I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
If Kelly's a transgender type of dude or whatever like that, I don't know if it would bother me as much.
Kelly was like 7.
7.
This kid that we're talking about. It was like a little kid.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, in the story back in the day.
Yeah.
But you were saying a 12-year-old.
Whatever.
So, I see both sides.
Hey, look, I understand
where
you're talking. I understand where you're coming from. It'd be one thing if the little girls and the dudes, had stalls right next to each other, and there weren't separations, and there wasn't like a wall that separated them. Then yeah, sure, I would understand where you're coming from. But
you got a daughter who thinks she's a boy. She wants to be called Steve.
Okay.
So she goes. Let's say she's in 7th, 8th grade. She walks into the bathroom to go take a leak, even though she has a vagina, and there's the football team. Now there's a vagina in the room.
Right.
And that's your daughter, Steve.
Right.
What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, I think there's going to be Well, I mean, look, I'm with you, but the thing is, though,
She'll get bullied.
Look, here's the deal. Though.
She'll get raped.
She's got a vagina.
7-year-olds rape?
I said 7th grade.
Dude, she's
seventh grade.
got a vagina, so she's going to go in there. She's going to pretend like she just pinched one off.
Yeah,
and then
my poop stinks a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Steve.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know this Facebook article, I think that it was a smart move on their part financially, because the people that don't know their identity probably are on Facebook 24 hours a day because they need attention, nonstop.
Well, right. And the people...
So Facebook to acknowledge that, realizing, well, these people are going to be on here nonstop.
And on top of that, the people that don't know their identity are also probably just learning what the fuck a cisgender is and a gender fluid and intersex and neither.
I'm not going to find out what those
That's
are.
what I'm saying.
No,
I mean, it's
I think
so
a lot
stupid.
of people are going to declare themselves as jokes, that stuff, from this.
Well, of course there is. There's going to be more people laughing about it than anything.
Actually
so it's just going to encourage bullying and stop picking on me. All right. Anyway, though, next, moving on.
So in Utah, a woman spends $567 to clear stores of shirts deemed offensive at a PAX Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she pretty much bought out everything that she thought was offensive in a store, and.
Apparently, the shirts involved scantily clad women bending over in provocative poses. They're just a T-shirt.
I saw where she bought these $600 worth of shirts, and she's like, I'm just going to return them right before the 60-day policy runs out.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, well, now that you've said that on record, won't that be fraud? So they should sue her fucking ass off.
Right.
Well, then
hey, bitch, you just bought all the shirts and you returned them. No. You keep them, and you owe us $1,000.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. I mean,
don't be stupid.
Well,
why would she say that's? That's.
But that's what I'm getting at. I mean, it's
she
like
doesn't want kids to see it.
Yeah, she doesn't want kids to see it, so she wants to shelter her kids and keep them away from all the evil out there in the world. Look at these girls; they're wearing bathing suits and they're bent over. Oh, lordy! I mean, that's what
she bought all these though with every intent to return them before the return.
But if
policy
she
was
returns
up.
them, they're back in the store. So her first thing makes no sense.
Which means she's stupid.
So she took it out of the store for 2 months.
Means she wanted to be in the news
because they'll sell them again.
And now she's in the news, and she's probably going to get a reality show and live next door to the fucking Kardashians because of it.
Right.
I don't know if she's that cool.
No, but, that's the thing, though. It's just one of these parents out there that thinks that she's going to be able to shield her children. By the way, she went shopping. She saw these while shopping with her 17 or 18-year-old son, and I'm sure he was fucking thrilled when his mom pulled that stupid maneuver.
That's embarrassing.
Oh my God, dude.
Man.
That's when you move out right there and then. I can't be around this psycho twat. I gotta go.
I have a feeling that 17, 18-year-old kid is still on the fucking teat.
No,
with a mother like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's either that, dude, or he's just
right.
it's either that or he's got a fucking if he's 17 years old, then in his room, he's basically like got a piece of chalk that he uses on the wall and just counts down every single day until he's 18, and then he's gone, dude. He's free bird.
I bet his mom has 8 nipples.
What?
All right, what's up? What's up next, Pete?
All right.
I called her a bitch, Pete.
I got you. No,
dog.
That's a dog has 8 nipples. Yeah.
Please remain calm. Dennis Huff is angry. Please remain calm. Dennis Huff is angry.
All right, go ahead. What's up?
Bird, dick, and jizz face. That's who I work with.
Yeah.
Jizz face is you. Snake salvation pass. Really, you're going to drop this? I can see you dry humping in someone right now.
I want you to dry hump Pete right now. Walk over there, do it. Get up out of your chair and go do it.
Yeah.
He's loving it, man.
I'm loving it. Go for it, Pete. What's up?
Pastor Jamie Coots, the guy from Snake Salvation, the rattler that took a deadly bite out of him, he will not kill the rattler. In fact, the family will deploy the snake during next Saturday's service.
All right. Let me just explain.
The guy's still
Maybe
alive?
I should have printed up another story here. Basically, I jumped ahead. This is what happened. There's a reality show named Snake Salvation, and apparently it's already... Yeah, I never heard of it either.
Oh, okay.
And I guess it was on Nat Geo, and what it was a show about a Pentecostal preacher by the name of Jamie Coots, and he would preach to his Congress with poisonous rattlesnakes in his hand.
Oh.
And the reason why these guys do this, I think Dennis and I talked about this. This is before you jumped on board, Pete. Mm-hmm. But we would talk. He would hold these snakes in his hand just to show everyone how dedicated he was to the Lord, letting everyone know that, look how much the Lord loves me. I'm holding these snakes, and these snakes are biting me. All hail!
It's all part of God's plan.
It's all part of God's plan. Well, anyway, he was holding one of the snakes. thinking that he was invincible when the snakes bit him. And then he refused medical treatment because, according to his son, his dad didn't want to die thanks to a heart attack or a car accident. He would rather die thanks to a snake bite because, and I quote, that's God's plan. I had no idea that God's version of death, preferred method of death, was tempting a dangerous animal to bite you.
Yeah.
You know what? So why don't we all just douse ourselves in chum and have a buddy of ours pull us behind his boat in the Pacific Ocean?
Oh.
Maybe try and get a shark to bite off our torso. Or maybe we should pour some honey on our head and let a grizzly bear, go hug a grizzly bear. Just see what happens. Just see what happens.
Hey, if God doesn't want it to happen, he's going to let you go.
Hey, exactly. Hey, did you see Dennis's mutilated corpse? Oh, yeah, I did, dude. God's plan.
God's plan.
Wow.
Is chum cannon still intact?
Chum cannon, exactly. Is his chum cannon still intact? Yes, it is.
So that's
Shooting
pretty much some
manspackle.
voodoo shit that they're doing for a Christian church, because the voodoo guys will always bring the snakes out, right?
Well, no. The voodoo guys would kill the snakes. They would kill animals.
But they would sacrifice them. But they would have the snakes in their little. They'd always have the snakes in their hands when they were like doing their little thing. Am I crazy right now?
No, I think they would just use like the rattlers part. Dude, I'm just letting you know, these Pentecostal preachers are fucking insane. They do this shit all the time.
This guy got a TV show, huh?
Yeah, he got a TV show. And here's the worst part. And the only people that I feel sorry for aren't his congregation, aren't his family. It's the people that watched the entire first season, because that show ended up getting canceled after just one season.
Who saw that coming?
Yeah, so they stopped filming it, and then they watched every episode, and then they missed out on the grand finale. You know what I mean? Yeah, seriously? I mean, that's why you watch that show. You watch that show so this dickhead will get bit by a fucking snake. And then you watch it, nothing happens. Watch it, nothing happens. Watch it, nothing happens. All right, just him preaching about the fucking Lord. When am I going to get to see some violence? All right, turn the cameras off. We're wrapping up around here. Boom, second that happens, snake bites him. Fuck!
I wonder if a season 2 would have happened if that was the cliffhanger of season 1. I wonder, but I doubt it.
All right. Well, here we go. We got some audio right here. This is a video that Dennis found. It's now.
I'm excited.
Basically, what it is there's a guy, and it sounds like they're coming from Maine, like definitely the northeast part of the country. And what's happening is there's a guy. He's down on the ground, and he's yelling up at somebody who's clearly on a second or third story. Well, the guy from the second or third story has got a camera, and he's just constantly taunting
these dudes
the guy who's below.
Have apparently had issues for a while.
Yeah. So
okay,
this is basically what's happening. So this is the audio from it.
I'm going to come up there right now, and I'm going to fucking stuff that thing up your fucking ass.
Go fuck yourself.
No.
Go fuck
You are
yourself.
the most disrespectful son of a bitch.
Go fuck yourself,
You
Guppy.
have no respect for yourself.
Go fuck yourself, Guppy.
I find that on YouTube, and it's going to go right up your fucking ass.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah? Well, I already put in a complaint to the police yesterday about you.
Go fuck yourself.
Say it again.
Go fuck yourself.
Now he's going upstairs.
There's his wife in the car.
Say it to my face, you fucking idiot. Come on out.
Go fuck yourself.
Next time I see you face to face, you're the one that's gonna go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
The dead meat.
Go fuck yourself.
Dead meat.
Go fuck yourself.
God damn, that's pretty much
That's
it.
what you do to Lisa with the song right there?
No, what? That's how you.
That's what I related together. I was
Okay,
like, oh.
wow, that was a stupid correlation. Anyway,
That is how I am now for here and eternity.
go fuck yourself.
Going to treat people when they come to my home.
I wish that guy wouldn't punch that fucking guy in the mouth. That
Well,
kept
I
saying,
just
"Go
love
fuck
this-
yourself."
Why?
You saw the video? You
Yeah.
saw what these people
Yeah.
looked like? Was that an older gentleman or no?
Yeah, they were older guys.
They're both
one
older.
of them. I don't know if both of them was. That guy that went up there, he probably was in his 50s.
Yeah, the other guy had to be like some 20-year-old fucking
Yeah.
retard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up there right now, and I'm gonna fucking stuff that thing up your fucking ass.
I see De Niro.
Oh
saying
god,
that in
dude,
a movie.
I love the accent too. By the way,
But it's just
stuff
like-
that fucking
it's
thing
no
up
different
your
than a
ass.
troll. He's just trying to get a rise out of the dude, and he got one.
Right. Well, and I will admit though, like when you're stuck arguing with someone and they keep saying the same thing over and over again. I have to deal with this all the time when I deal with drunk hecklers because drunk hecklers are very unoriginal and they don't have
doing that.
Yeah, and they don't have anything to contribute. So sometimes they're just going, hey, whatever. You know, it's just the same thing over. I mean, I can understand why the guy who was who wanted to fight him was getting so upset because when somebody just keeps saying the same fucking line over and over again, just showing you just how stupid they are, it can get to you. But in the end, because you're getting mad at their stupidity, you're the one who ends up losing. Right. It's one of the most fucked up things on the planet.
He could have left, but he just let the dude keep egging him on.
And what would you have done, Dennis? You're an angry guy.
If I was the guy on the ground,
yeah,
I would have left. What am I going to?
You would have left.
What am I going to do?
You would have thrown.
Maybe
something.
I throwed something at him.
Yeah,
I don't know. It depends on what their issue was.
Right. But I'm just saying though.
I think you would have left. I think if some random dude was just like, "Go fuck yourself," and videotaping you, you'd be like, "Oh, it's a setup." I'm walking away.
Let me tell you something. Pete would have left.
You would have left? No.
I don't think I would have left.
Oh.
I would have done something to piss him off. Like I would have found his car, maybe made Dennis's brother shit on it, you know, or something like that.
I would have shit on a frisbee and said, catch.
I would have shit on a frisbee and just
like
fucking
if the guy,
flung it
if
up
I was
there.
mad at the guy and he was like yelling at me, "Go fuck yourself," and he kept saying it over, and I wanted him to come out or something, and he kept saying that, I would probably just be like, "I'll piss on your car," and then I would just turn around and piss on his car.
Yeah.
Right in front of him. Got that on camera.
In other words, you would have done something.
But it just depends on what the beef was. I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Well, I know it was funny because we were laughing. But what I'm letting you know, though, is I mean, if that would have just kept happening and the problem would have kept persisting, what would you have done? You obviously just admitted that you would have pissed on a car, which is a very logical thing to do, especially when you're at somebody who's just constantly just poking and poking and
Believe
poking.
me, I know how that feels.
Yes.
You do
exactly.
Oh, we all do.
You've been to jail.
You've been to me weekly. I would probably set his house on fire.
Right.
There you go. I was like, if you pee in his car,
that's the huff I love.
I would be like, "I set your stairway on fire. You better jump, camera guy."
That's the huff I love.
That's yeah.
Come with me,
son of a bitch.
and you'll be in a world.
I can see myself brushing my teeth.
I'm Mike TV.
Oh, dude,
That's you. You're Mike TV.
But you know what, though? But the thing is, though, is like when I do that, she just laughs. She's just like, "Oh, my God, you're so fucking stupid." That's all she says.
She's like, "You're the cutest little stepping stone I've ever had."
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck you.
She's trading up soon.
Oh, God.
All right. So back to the news. Spanking bill in Kansas sparks controversy. In Kansas, state lawmakers says a bill she introduced that would give school teachers and caregivers expanded rights to spank children is not intended to legalize child abuse.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day, nuns would slap the shit out of kids all the time. It was fine.
Right.
Okay, so it
all
sounds
part
like
of God's
this
plan.
bill. It's all part of
Right, exactly. We should make those kids handle some snakes.
Allowing someone to smack a kid to put them, I guess.
They wanted to put a law on the books that said, "Please let us spank our kids," and they said no.
Well, but now there was a plan where they're like, "All right, look." They go, "You can hit them up to 10 times, and that's it."
Is that like per month?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
per assault.
Well, look, the thing is, though, is I got spanked as a kid, and I can't imagine any other way because I didn't listen. I always thought I was smarter than everybody, even at fucking 6, and I was clearly wrong. But it was like I didn't listen, and there was a couple of times where the hammer had to be dropped.
Yeah, but if a teacher did it, that's what this is bringing up. You think that's the same fear that you, in order to...
I had a principal do it. I mean, I had a principal, he would take a paddle to us.
I got swatted by some principals.
He would grab my
school, so yeah, I got...
He would grab a belt loop and he would lift he would basically give me a wedgie almost. He'd grab a belt loop and fucking lift me up and pow, pow, pow.
With a paddle?
Yeah, with a paddle.
How old were you?
I was 11. I think that was 11 or 12.
Junior high, really?
No, I was 6th grade. 6th grade
By
was
the time I got to junior high, the one time the principal was going to swat me with the paddle. They called it swats, and I told him that would probably be a bad idea.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
That's probably the principal in the video.
Go fuck yourself, principal.
I told him that he was probably going to regret it, and I think he believed me, so he didn't hit me. He just expelled me.
Wow.
When I was a little kid, I got swatted a handful of times at school.
Right.
But when I got a little bigger, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to let you hit me with that fucking board. And I pretty much made it real clear that I wasn't.
I imagine a lot of kids these days, if somebody hit them with a board or swatted them, they'd grab a bat and attack the shit out
Right,
of
but that's because their parents can't hit them anymore.
Right. Well, after a while, though, I always looked at it like, well, the fuck, I'm not afraid of the paddle anymore. So it's like, all right, Brandon, go to the fucking principal's office. You're going to get paddled. All right. And then I would just get paddled, go right back to class and not even give a shit. Yeah. All right, one more, Pete. Go ahead.
This is right up Dennis's alley. CGI is circumventing porn condom law. So in LA, when they did you have to wear condoms when you do porn, and you guys remember we talked about that. You guys were like, "All no, that's bullshit."
That's bullshit. It makes me want to wear one while I'm masturbating to porn.
Yeah. So now in gay porn, in a gay porn film called California Dreamin' 1, they CGI'd
Starring Pete?
No, it's starring Tony DeMarco. But anyways, they CGI'd the condom out. So
Ouch.
So it looks like bareback riding.
Right, and then when the guy grabs it and he starts to stroke off and shoot the load, nothing comes out because it's hitting a CGI condom.
All of a sudden, guys he's
The
down
head,
there.
the head of his penis starts to swell.
Yeah, the dude's out there with his tongue out. Just nothing. Oh, give me all that warm zero.
Well, I don't know the ending. I don't know the ending of the scene, but it does say that the phallic CGI costs were a lot cheaper than they thought. So I don't know if that means they're just going to make the dick completely fake and the guy's just going to have sex with him. I don't know what that means.
How about instead of wasting
research,
a bunch
Dennis.
of CGI work on your gay porns, why don't you just fucking move to Denver?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they said, that a lot of people moved. The porn valley pretty much emptied out and they moved to Vegas and Miami.
Right.
90% of
a lot of them are here now.
Porn has, the permits have dropped 95% since they passed the measure in California.
Right.
So
Hey, fuck it.
maybe California wanted porn out of their fucking
Well,
world.
maybe, but I'm sure they were making a lot of money off
Yeah,
of
they were
porn.
making a lot of money, and a lot of that money went towards taxes that paid for a lot of lazy Californians to eat.
And watch porn.
There you go. Thanks for the free internet and you jizz.
They came out here now? That sucks.
Well, that sucks. Why?
Whatever. It doesn't suck. But yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Why are you upset about that?
I'm not upset,
Think
really.
your girl's going to fall into their trap?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm not upset about it. I just don't see it. Just sucks that they're going to, all that stuff's going to come out here.
All right.
Shit.
Why don't you go shave your...
Pump money and jizz into our economy.
Yeah, go shave your dick pussy.
Yeah.
All right.
What's a dick pussy?
We don't know.
Okay, I'm glad we don't know.
All right, that's Rise to Offend, episode 81. I want to thank all you guys for listening. Don't forget to email us at Gmail or risetooffend@gmail.com, facebook.com/rise to offend. That's very fun to look at, by the way. Dennis finds a lot of great pictures. A lot of great articles get posted on Rise to Offend at the Facebook. And don't forget Twitter at Rise to Offend. We got risetooffend.com. I'm Brandon Guccione.
Hervé Villages.
I don't know what the fuck. What?
It was a midget from Fantasy Island.
All right, well, you just confused me. And then who else?
Not Bird Dick.
Not Bird Dick.
Who's that? It's not me.
Gooch, Dennis, Pete, we're all out of here. We'll see you guys next week. Episode 81, over and out. Bye-bye.